Hello everyone, I am Nuno the Second and today we are here for round number 2 of our Sunday League alternate series in season 4. As we have a look into the standings, it is Sebastian Muller who takes the lead of the championship after winning the opening round with then Alberg in second place, then Emerson Gomez completing the podium. As then you got Dave Gibson, the very solid race in P4, as well as Patrick Ivimaki with his first ever race finishing in P5. As then you got also the Jarve doing his home race, Carlos Leon in P6. When it comes to the constructors, we got LSA leading the way with 42 points, and then 6 points behind is going to be Nordic Thunder, with Flowforce being in a close third. And then you got Blizzard in P4 with 25 points, just ahead of Beyond Racing, who is ahead of their own senior team, Infinite Racing Team. Now they are tied in P6 with LTE as well as FCR with 16 points. And then you got Full Hockey in P9 with just 12 points. And as you can see, the brand new franchise really not doing that well with both of their teams. But let's see if they can change things around in this race. As you can see right here, today we are going to be racing in Monaco, one of the most iconic circuits from F1, even though a lot of people might think that this track should be on the calendar. Hopefully here we might have a completely different story when it comes to the racing, as usually in real life it's just really hard to overtake or pretty much impossible, although here the chances of overtaking should be a little bit more, a little bit bigger. And so yeah, still track positions should definitely be pretty crucial, so qualifying will definitely be very important here. So without any further ado, let's get ourselves into the qualifying session here today. Alright then, we are here in qualifying. We got Emerson Gomez and leading us the way here, the one who's leading this championship right now. But here they go then, Gibson might be the one to take that provisional pole, and I think it will. There he goes. Or maybe not, we got Zietek. Zietek getting P1 at the moment. But here we go then, we got Gibson now at the front. Looking to improve here. Can he do it or not? Here we goes Gibson, and he does improve. He puts himself on provisional pole. Sharvat up into second place. What a lap there by the Czech Republic driver. But he doesn't really look all that fast. We see now Victor Lul is looking a little bit more promising, as he definitely needs to improve. He's down in P15, and there he goes. He actually improves up to third place. Look at this qualifying. Absolute chaos right now. But here is now Kivimaki leading the way actually, 30.08. Yeah, there's obviously a very good lap. So let's see then. Can Gibson take himself into pole position? He's currently in second place. And can he improve? No, he doesn't. Halberg improves, but only to P11. So let's see what can the German do right now. As he's now on the final turn. Can he improve or not? He desperately needs this. And I think he can. There he goes, Muller up to P9. But that's only 8 for him. I'm not sure if he's pitting again. But yeah, now we got Giancarlo Morelli on pole position. It's here. And this should be his final run in this qualifying. Can he do it or not now? Is this going to be his final chance here? Can Kivimaki do it? And no, he can't. Kivimaki will not do it. Halberg improves a little bit, but still he's down in P15. Let's see then. Vermeulen, P7 right now. Can he improve or not here? We see now the drivers already taking the finish line here. Can Vermeulen improve? And he definitely can. He jumps himself into pole position. Suarez beats him as well. Oh my lord, what is happening? What a qualifying session we just had here. So without any further ado, let's then have a look into this starting grid today. Here we go then, after a very chaotic qualifying session. This is so unbelievable. We got Suarez then starting on pole position on a Beyond Racing car. As we see then Vermeulen in P2, followed by Giancarlo Morelius. Then we got Kiwi Monkey starting P4 just ahead of Gibson. Then we got Charvat in P6, followed by Victor Willis. Then we got Emerson Gomez in P8. And then we got Ivan Bulatov and then Genki Nakano losing the top 10. And then we got Sietek, who was actually in pole position at some points, currently just in P11. And then we got Muller starting from P12, followed by Maxwell in P13, and we got Leon in P14, followed by Ferenczi. And then we got the second place in the standings, currently it's Halberg, starting in P16, and then we got Alvarez and Lorenzo starting on the final row. So, yeah, let's get ourselves into the race then. Alright, here we are. 56 laps of racing starts now, as we see here Suarez at the front with Vermeulen trying to find a way past, but track position will definitely matter here. As you can see right now, they get themselves into the tightest hairpin on the calendar. As we see now Gibson going around the outside, there he goes, he keeps P5 at least. As we see now Morelli now keeping third as well, but Vermeulen now jumps himself into the lead, which is quite crucial considering that he's on the hard tire, so this might actually be really good for him. As we see now Suarez getting a penalty now, he's going to lose one position. Kiwi Monkey now up into second place. As we see now Muller already improving quite a lot here, same with Gomez. Already putting themselves into the top 10, Halberg as well, was quite at the back now, also improving. But we see then the field being very compact here, as we got now Muller up into P8. So yeah, they're actually still able to overtake here, and there we go, they're really the goats of racing in this series, as you can see. And that is pretty much for a reason, as we see now Morelli now here in P4, followed in by Gibson and Kiwi Monkey as they go side by side. Gibson up to second place, what a start from him as well. Gomez here is going to try maybe put himself up the inside, he cannot do it. As we see here now Muller going side by side with the Flow Force, and there he goes, he managed to get the overtaking done, but now Gomez is going to try and fight him back here as he goes side by side once again. This is Monaco, but they're still proving that they can overtake actually. Junior driver, currently on his second season. But yeah, the racing really does not stop here. Look at that, now we see Muller managed to make the overtake on Charvat. Managing to recover this pretty well. Now we see Muller passing Gomez. We see it's Halberg really not being able to climb up his way. Look at that, he's currently in P16, which I'm pretty sure is exactly where he started, so yeah, maybe he's gonna have to hope that he can gain some time when he gets more clean air, as the ones on mediums and softs will pit sooner than him. And yeah, he's gonna have to probably go more for a strategic approach that could allow him to put himself at the front, but now we see finally starting to make some moves here, which he desperately needs. So the big drivers here can still gain some positions. We see Gomez once again passing Muller, starting to slow down. But we see now Muller up into the inside, once again making the overtake there. Now he tries to get past Morelli here. But I think the ones on the sods might start to get some old tires, and yeah, you can see they're already starting to slide. Gomez once again goes for that overtake as he goes free wide into the hairpin here, but Muller will be the one gaining the most. And what a move there by the German. So yeah, that's been the big story. Two of the fastest drivers trying to put themselves ahead after a disastrous qualifying for them. As we see also Halberg now happy to be 13. Around that ahead. Now Gibson now having to defend second place here, maybe trying to bunch up the grid to help his teammate here. As we see now Muller maybe trying to go on the outside of Gomez. Once again these two just going full out against each other. Trading blows pretty much, as we see now Lewis doing a really amazing job actually, that must be said. He had a really good qualifying last race, but the race itself didn't really went that well. As you can see now we got Muller and Gomez once again side by side. Muller makes the overtake happen. Now happy to P4 then. Great, as one of the junior drivers, Kiwi Monkey, got P5, so there's something that he's trying to work on now to not get beaten by one of the junior drivers. Now up to second place, Muller up to third, as we see now Gibson into the pits then. Puts himself into some hard tires. So that should be an interesting undercut from him. 6 or 5 seconds, now it's 8. But remember, he will be very consistent. We see now Muller then with the overtake on Kivimaki, but he's gonna dive up the inside again. Now we see the German going around the fin, and there he goes. Really nice, nice battle there between these two drivers, as we see now Gomez currently in P4 then. Managed to finish on the podium last race despite starting outside of the top 10, so that was quite amazing to watch, that is for sure. As we see then Hallberg now trying to put himself a little bit up there, try to overtake Maxwell on that FCR. As we see right now, are we seeing some of the drivers who've pitted? Yeah, there we go, we got Gibson catching up to Lorenzo, who was right at the back. But Jay Gibson probably losing some time here, which is not what he wants. So he needs to get the overtaking done. Kissio is gonna get slowed down instead. Oh boy, that is really not great. Now we see Muller. He's got to come out of the pits. Right behind Nakano. Oh boy, that could mean trouble actually. Because Nakano's teammate is a little bit further up. So later on in the race. We've seen on Hallberg. Then now makes the overtake on Kivimaki. So what a nice recovery here from Hallberg. Once again, it took him quite a while, but he's finally there where he needs to be. Kivimaki into the pits. Now Muller will try and overtake Nakano here up the inside maybe. Gonna try it once again. No. Just cannot make it work here. It's really a disaster for him. Now there he goes around the outside into the hairpin and he makes it work, I think now. There he goes then Muller. MP2 P8. Nicely done there. Because now we got Bulatov right ahead of him. And then Suarez, which was a driver that Gibson had a lot of trouble passing. But yeah, I think he's already past Suarez. Now he needs to get past Bulatov, who's on some old hard, so we definitely cannot stay behind. As you can see now, I think Nakano punted the Russian, which allowed him to just stay ahead for a little bit longer. That is definitely not helping Muller now. He's losing some time now, really a lot of time. This is what we're talking about. The traffic can really make things really hard. But here he goes now, Muller up the inside of Maxwell here. Can he make the overtake? Yes, he can. Ferenczi right behind him. Is the action really just not stopping? Right now, as you can see, really just battles all over the place. Everyone racing in a train, sort of. Because yeah, everyone is really just so close. As we see now, Gomez finally pitting. He's going to pit down in P14. Oh my god, and it's just third. As then we got this group here, Morelli, Leon, Ziatek. All obviously on more older tires. Maybe not Lewis, as we see also Kivimaki. So yeah, big pack here. Now we got Kivimaki with an overtake on Ziatek. Now he tries to overtake three drivers who are up ahead, going free wide and into the hairpin maybe. Kivimaki will slot himself right behind, try to find a way past, but he just can't. As we see now, Sharad is going to overtake him instead. So really not good news. We also see at the front it's Muller versus Gibson. There he goes, and Gibson at the inside into turn 1. That didn't work well. Both LTEs really doing quite amazingly well. As in the meantime we see, oh, looks like Gibson just got a penalty. That will allow for Muller to finally get past him. In P4 doing an amazing race, but he's gonna have to pitch soon, and I'm guessing he's gonna be on a free stopper. Now we see then Leon up there. Gomez also started to recover pretty well. It's really hard to know who is gonna finish where, because the positions will be constantly changing, as you can see. As we got now Gomez, now MP2 P5, he got Sherlock right behind him, trying to overtake him, but he just can't. So that's Gomez then. Up into B5 now, he's gonna be chasing down his own teammates. As we also see Kivimaki trying to pass Sharvater up the inside, now he gets the revenge. As we see also Hallberg trying to recover as well as he gets pushed by Ferenczi, who gets a penalty. He looks like Gibson's gonna try and pass Muller back, but he just can't right now. And now Muller goes into the pits for a second time. As he goes into the hard tires with 26 laps to go, so I wonder if he's gonna go into the end. Because apparently these tires can last a maximum of 27 laps per. And he has to back off there. As we also see Hallberg trying to make a good recovery here. You can see he goes a little bit off there, but now he gets the momentum that he needs on the tunnel. And now he gets himself into P6 then. So yeah, we see then Gomez and Leon try to overtake each other here as we see Gomez, but he just cannot pass Leon here. But now he goes around the outside and there he goes. Gomez gets the overtaking done. Now we get then Gibson into the pits, then he's on into the mediums. Let's see, he's gonna come out quite far behind actually. As Muller does get the undercut done. Now he's gonna try and get past that video. Now the LTE, there he goes. That's two drivers in two corners. Can he still pass Maxwell? No, he can't. But yeah, he's definitely making some progress here. But he will probably like to do more, because he's definitely losing time. Hallberg as well. Hallberg on very fresh soft tires, so he should be able to gain some positions as he goes around the outside on the final turn. That's really nicely done. Now he goes around Alvarez, and there he goes then, Hallberg. Up into pit 10 then. Driver here, which he hasn't been able to do so right now. It now looks like we are seeing Suarez batting Leon here. I think he's gonna... He's really looking like one of the promising drivers for the future. He might potentially attract some big teams for next season, who knows. Maybe a promotion into the main team. That could also happen, as we see now Suarez trying to go up the inside of Leon, but Leon definitely doing a good defending as now he goes into the pits here. As now there he goes, Muller up the inside of Suarez. No, he cannot make it work. Really finding it hard. And now there he goes, Suarez up the inside now. He's really defending this pretty nicely against the 3 times world champion as well. That's very important to mention. But yeah, we also got here Maxwell with Kivimaki. We got Kivimaki up around the outside, nicely done there. As you can see right now, Kivimaki around the outside of Maxwell. Maybe he just cannot do it. And Muller cannot get past Suarez as well. This is really costing him a lot. I think this might gift Gomez with second place, I'd say. And look at that, there is definitely a disaster. There's quite a big disaster. Can he finally do it in turn 1 now? It doesn't work well. And now he's going to be side by side. And again, he cannot make it work now. Maybe on the airplane. Can he finally do it here? And there he goes in. Muller finally got the overtaking done. And oh my god, you really have to fight for it. As we see now, Gomez finally into the pits now. He goes into the soft tires with 14 laps to go. So I think he's going to go into the end. But let's see where he comes out here. He's going to be so close now. He got himself now into P6 as he gets already past Kivimaki. And I don't know why I'm getting some FPS issues, but he can lose this one now. It was just an amazing performance by the Dutchman. Now we see Gomez also doing a pretty good strategy, I'd say. As we see now he goes up inside, but he goes off the track. Hallberg still keeps him behind. Hallberg probably gonna have to pit again. Same with Gibson and Kivimaki. I think there shouldn't be any questions about that. And there he goes in. Hallberg already into the pits. He should pit for the soft tires again. And there he goes. Now he's going for this free stopper. Have in mind that it took quite a while to actually recover, so he's going to have a lot of work to do here. You see, we also got Suarez. But this is the interesting part, is that with strategy we see a lot of the drivers is going up and down when it comes to the order, and it's just hard to know where everyone will finish. So yeah, we got then Halberg once again try to overtake Morelli. Now outside maybe, no, it doesn't work well. Now maybe up the inside here. Can he make that work? I think he can now. There he goes, Halberg up into P12. That's a lot of positions to recover here. Because now it seems like Gomez already got past Muller. How does it seem to really be the case? But yeah, we see here Suarez. Now looking for a move on Bolatov here. Can Suarez do it? I think he might be able to. There he goes. But now we see Halberg try to be sneaky as well. There he goes. He caught Bolatov off guard. The Russian was pretty much sleeping, which you cannot do when you have a fast Sweden driver right behind you. At the end on the track where it's quite hard to overtake, as you can see here now he gets passed by Suarez. That is really bad for him actually. That is definitely not good. Let me see now, losing 2 positions. I mean losing 1, but yeah, now we see also Kivi Mikey trying to get closer. There's not much time left here. As we see now Leon blocking Halberg. Suarez trying to get past the Spaniard as well. Can Halberg do a double overtake? Yes, he can! Halberg up into P7. Amazing work there. He saw the opportunity and he took it. And now he gets himself up to P7. Nicely worked there. As we see now Gibson getting caught up by Lewis, escorting P4 on that video. That is really amazing. Both the NTH and the PBZ driver. As we see now Halberg right behind Gibson and Maxwell. Here's they go now. Halberg goes maybe into the middle here. Gonna try and make it work. He gets past the FCJ driver. Kivimaki as well. And now he gets past Gibson as well. As now Kivimaki gets past Halberg. What a bit of a domino effect. Didn't work quite well. Now he goes up the inside maybe. Or around the outside of Lewis. No, he can't do. Lewis gets a penalty. And now we see now Halberg managed to get past Kivimaki for a brief moment. As we are currently on the final lap, and there he goes, Vermeulen takes the win on the Monaco Grand Prix. What a performance from him, his best ever. President Gomez taking second place with an amazing strategy, as well as Muller with a nice tire management. In the end, he takes third place. As then we see Kivimaki then P4, followed by Halberg in P5. Then we got Lewis P6, followed by Maxwell. Then it's Suarez, Gibson, Ferenzi now. He just holds on against his teammate Sharvat. Then we see Boatov, Leon, Zietek, Alvarez, Nakano, Lorenzo, and then Morelli starting, finishing in last place. So, oh boy, what a race this was, that is for sure. We see a difference of 39 seconds between first and last. And now you can see how the race was now 28 minutes and 50 seconds. So, definitely much longer than the previous one. And there we go, then it's Gomez who will take the fastest lap points. And so without any further ado, let's then get ourselves into the standings. Having a look into the standings, and we got Sebastian Muller still leading the way, but now he's just 2 points ahead of Emerson Gomez, who takes now second place. Then Roy Vermeulen with his first ever win will now climb up into third place, just 1 point ahead of his teammate Sven Halberg, who now takes P4. Then we got Kirimaki still in P5. We also can see Leon, after taking just P13, he falls down into P9. Then we got Victor Ruiz with that P6, he climbs up into the top 10, as well as we also see William Maxwell climbing up into P12 with his P7 finish. Then in the teams you got now Nordic Thunder overtaking LSA now for that first place with Full Force still in third. As in you got Blue Blizzard also still in P4. Then for P5 you got the freeway tie with Beyond Racing, LTE and FCR all on the with 37 points. As in you got Lupioka overtaking Infinite Racing Team now for P8. So that's it for today's video. As you can see, it was quite a banger of a race. As now for next week, we're going to be moving into Spielberg, Austria at the Red Bull Ring, which is a very small track. So I'm pretty sure that both qualifying and the race can also be very chaotic. So you definitely don't want to miss the next race. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you into the next time. Goodbye.